Hello, I'm Jo Robertson and I'm one of the assistant heads at the Deepings and have oversight for Year 7 and 8. Our curriculum at Key Stage 3 has a heavy weighting towards the core of English, Maths and Science. Students have 5 periods of English, 5 of Maths and 4 of Science over their 2-week timetable. We believe our Key Stage 3 curriculum offers a broad, balanced access to a huge range of subjects, offering students a wide range of opportunities in all areas. This also helps prepare our students for making informed choices at the end of Year 9 in preparation for their GCSE options. On the screen, you can see the weighting and number of lessons that each of our students has over their 2-week timetable. Our grouping structure is a fluid structure that aims to place students in appropriate groupings to enable them to make progress. Year 7 initially start the year in completely mixed ability groupings. We undertake a series of baseline tests including cognitive ability tests, baseline tests in English, Maths, Reading and Science. We then use this information to help us group students from October half term. The Year 7 pastoral team are heavily involved in the formation of these groupings. As students move into Year 8 and 9, the groupings are formally reviewed and the English and Maths team take more control over the groupings using their own internal data to support these. It is important to note that English groupings inform groupings and classes in English and all humanities subjects, so geography, history and RE. Also informs drama, PSHE, Spanish and music, so the students will be in all of the same groupings for this. Maths groupings also dictate groupings for Maths, Computer Science and Science, so students will be in the same groupings for these. Other subjects such as the technologies, art and PE are all completely mixed ability. A child could be in different tiers for both English and Maths. For example, if they are particularly strong in English, they may be in a different tier for this as opposed to Maths. And vice versa, if they have a particular strength in Maths, it might be slightly different groupings to English. Groupings themselves operate as per the model on the screen. X and Y merely depicts 2 halves of the year group. Group numbers 1 and 2 indicate top tier for 1 and middle tier for 2. The letter represents mixed ability groupings within that tier, so therefore there is no difference between the letters A, B and C in tier 1 or tier 2. As I said previously at the beginning of this slide, groupings are fluid and we do regularly review groupings to make sure that they are accurately placed to enable them to make good progress.
Hello, I'm Mike Friend and one of the assistant heads with responsibility for curriculum design, student voice. This year has seen a change in the format of our tutorial periods. We've introduced a tutorial programme to really focus in on some of the key pastoral topics. It runs on a fortnightly carousel, including an assembly once a week. And so far this year we've looked at mental health and well-being, diversity, anti-bullying, and we're currently discussing protected characteristics. This builds on the work we did around kindness last year, whereby students carried out an extended look at a single area and spent time being able to explore the topic in more depth. And Student Voice said they'd really enjoyed this, so we've responded this year by adapting that part of the day. Rewards were another area that Student Voice raised, and last year we trialled a system that allowed us to award a merit in each lesson, achieving a more consistent approach. Although we've moved from Connect to ePraise, we're still able to award in this way, so that system's continued into this year. In addition, we've launched Golden Time, an opportunity to reward those students who turn up to school punctually, wear their uniform correctly and are achieving merits consistently within their lessons. They meet for a celebration assembly and are rewarded with refreshments and an opportunity to share their success with their peers and their year teams. These are lovely ways to start the mornings, and so far they've been achieving really impressive numbers with hundreds of students being recognised. And each half term, of course, the head of year and head also recognise individual students for their achievements. As we transition to the next stage of COVID, we've looked at what's worked well over the last couple of years, but also how we can restore some of those routines and the opportunities that we had pre-lockdowns. The school's now divided into 2 zones, one for Key Stage 3 and one for Key Stage 4. So while the individual bubbles have gone, there's still some restrictions on mixing, but at the same time, it allows students to start to interact with those in some of the other year groups. The 6th form can cross all zones, and it's been lovely to see them start to support within Key Stage 3 lessons, which our students really seem to enjoy. We're also delighted that students have now been able to access the specialist areas again, meaning that Key Stage 3 have been able to enjoy learning practical skills in the new science and the art and design technology blocks, and for many this has been their first opportunity to do so. Our curriculum offers enhanced with a wide range of extracurricular activities. It's been wonderful seeing so many Key Stage 3 students take up these opportunities and joining in with the various clubs we've got. We're always eager to hear more about what activities they'd like to see offered, and if possible we'll make this happen. Homework club and the library are open again after school and at lunchtimes, and we'd encourage students to take up these opportunities. For Year 9, this is also the first chance for them to sign up to the Duke of Edinburgh scheme, which is a rewarding commitment that really develops social skills, independence and teamwork. The new year will also see the rollout of their options process as they start to consider what they'll specialise in during Key Stage 4, so an exciting and important year for them.